Howdy, 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 my name's Shinashi Sasuke, and welcome back to Let's Read Homestuck. In the last episode, we did more Mina Bound, and then it paused, so I'm not sure whether or not there's going to be a fourth one of these. Because I absolutely don't remember it being this long. The joke with Andrew Hussey giving Mina the Kickstarter money, I thought that happened earlier in the comic than that. So anyway, you reach the end of the game to find an intriguing convergence of outrageous personalities. You were just dying to see what these heavyweights of baditude have to say to each other, but somehow you discover within yourself the superhuman restraint to hit pause. There's a whole world of fucking around going on with the Meteor crew during the second year of their voyage, and it would be a criminal act of negligence to end this intermission without at least having a peek at their tomfoolery. A weaker person would just want to see what happens with Mina and Vriska right away. Thank goodness you are a player with a strong sense of responsibility and discipline and having read the comic already. So, that's happening in the middle of year 1 and 2. Oh. Okay, there's rapping happening. I'm not sure how to go about saying this rapping, so I'm just going to have it on the screen for a few seconds while we look at it. Like, psh, psh, ba-bum, psh, psh, ba-bum, bum, psh. Yeah, no, wait, more like, psh, 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 ba-bum, psh. Yeah, no, Anyway, what the fuck? There is a lot of this. Precipitating straight up mayhem. Hells of weather patterns closing in. Inanimate shit be slipping from my mitts. My digits can't commit to a legitimate grip. Wait, nah, I'm gonna start over. Feel this flow out a little more. About how I'm dropping things today, just left and right. Things of all shapes, sizes, and dubious metaphorical merit. Things ain't even being held by chumps who can't be asked to show up, dropping shit on your behalf. You name it, I'ma let it go. Drop it like a frivolous lawsuit. Oh snap! Get out of my courtroom, bitch. Waste of taxpayer money, yo. Drop it like the most expensive fucking Christmas ornament. Step on that glass with your bare ass feet. Christmas is ruined, motherfucker. Yeah, this is terrible. This is just awful. Dave, why? Oh, so this is where Kick It Barack comes from. Can you just imagine if Barack Obama was a rapper, though? That would be insane. And I'm sorry that I'm not reading what Dave is saying, but every time I try, it hurts my soul a little bit, and I've only got so much of that left. But I think this is the part where Rose is... Yep, this is the part where Rose is shit-faced. Damn it, Rose, don't drink so loud, it's messing up my raps. I can actually hear your sips through my headphones. Yeah, well, I can hear your rasp through your whispers. Whispers. Oh my god, you are so fucking hammered. How strong did you even make that stuff? It's pretty strong, I guess. Whoops, gas. Pretty strong. Rules, you just boot like some fucking rubbing alcohol. Overreact much? I'm completely in command of my faculties. Faculty isn't a word, checkmate. This kind of strikes me as a sort of misappropriation of alchemy, like fucking with the mystical technology of creation to whip up some moonshine just seems... I don't know, man. Tell me you at least alchemize a bathtub first to stir this shit in. At least that would be hilarious. Oh my god, you're right. I messed up a golden opportunity for a particularly humorous approach to this endeavor. And where the fuck is my apple juice, Rose? Gotta say, you really let me down on the AJ front. I tried making it, Dave. It was hard, Dave. Bullshit, it was hard. What's so hard about apple juice? It's like the most basic goddamn juice, like the square one of juice. Yes, that's the point. Apples are cellularly difficult to reproduce. We take for granted our ability to take idealized instances of even quite complicated objects and conjured from the void, but complexly implies a heavily recombinative nature. So many things are synthesized from a series of much simpler ideas. To those entities capable of conceptualization, of abstraction, an apple is as close to being as notionally irreducible object as it gets. Notionally irreducible. Tell me, hotshot, what ideas would you combine to make an apple? Exactly. Thus is why apples are such indivisible symbols when it comes to the field of ideas and their reductionistic essence from the perspective of humans in particular. Both from a standpoint of cultural and mythological significance, and from a practical as one, if you happen to find yourself actually trying to engineer one, why do you think Adam and Eve were punished for biting into one? They attempted to penetrate an indivisible unit of fundamental knowledge, to consume the interior of a thought which cannot be reduced any further. This knowledge was forbidden. So humanity was forever banished to live in sin, and has strived ever since to redeem itself from the hubris of this intellectual folly. Folly. Or what about the tale of Isaac Newton under the tree? He was bonked on the head by an apple. Not really an apple, though. An atomic idea. An elemental unit of expression itself. It clocked him right on the noggin. And this indivisible notion colliding with his awareness, much like a high-speed particle fired to create a nuclear chain reaction, jarred from the void a more profound understanding of the intrinsic nature of nothingness, that is gravitation. Of course, these stories are actually bullshit. They didn't happen in reality, but the fact that they're bullshit makes them more interesting. Men have crafted many stories that are bullshit out of symbols risen from the abyss of consciousness without necessarily knowing what the fuck they were doing or saying. As they flounder around for some truth, pushed in spite of themselves, they would, however briefly, cross through a ray of light, regardless, because of the symbols. Dave, the symbols hold the power. Well, shit. Looks like I wandered into a really weird, uncharted side of town tonight. It's called the Drunk Rose District, and I am scared out of my fucking mind. For a guy who's supposedly, and I quote, so cool, you really are almost comically uptight. Here, why don't you ask? No! What prude. I told you I don't want any of your experimental fucking space wizard booze. I'd rather not go blind. Then Terezi will have to teach me to lick shit to see. Is that what you want? Do you want me licking everything in my sight? Like, oh hey mayor. Ah, fuck, you're not the mayor, you're my goddamn sister. Oh my god. You laughed way too hard at that. It wasn't anywhere close to that funny. I think you've had enough. What? Good lord. I don't know why you were so bent on making this liquor. I thought you weren't really that down with the drinking. You never liked it when your mom drank. What happened to that? She was a lonely single mom. I forgave her. Okay, so why tonight? Do you just decide to get completely wasted before you, like... Are you nervous about your date with Kanaya? Is that it? As a date? Yes? How did you figure it's a date? Rose... You're wearing a friggin' prom dress and nervously drinking your ass off while you're waiting for Kanaya to arrive for a goddamn date. Can't a girl just look her best once in a while? This is infuriating. Why do you even bother with this stupid charade? Why? You could be at, like, a drive-in movie making out with each other, all exchanging class rings while giving birth to each other's fucking children, and you would still be all coy, like, is it a date or isn't it? Who can really say for sure? Okay, maybe I took a little sip to take the edge off. Yeah, it turned out to be one hell of a sip. Maybe you should just reschedule? No! No! Just sleep it off. There are more hot dates where that came from. It's cool. I'm cool, really. I'm just not sure you're gonna make the best impression like this. Come on, let's find you a suitably soft pile of objects to sleep in before. Ah, shit. She's here. Good evening. Oh my fucking god, I can't even deal. Oh, What was it? Am I underdressed for the occasion? No, you look so great. If I had known you wanted to dress in more elegant attire, I would have happily, Well, if, you think I'm fine like this, then okay. Rose, I think you started drinking way too early. I think you just, like, completely fucking forgot to tell Kanai you were dressing up. Yeah, wow. You're probably right. I started, when I start... What even time is it? Man, you're gonna make her so uncomfortable all dolled up like that. Not to mention 3 sheets to the fucking wind. This date is gonna be so awkward. It's not a date! Yeah, sure. Rose, are you feeling alright? Why do you ask? Because if you want to know, I really feel quite fabulous. Ah, it seems you may have imbibed one of your experimental human soporifics. Ah! Whoa, yes. Well then, I guess that would explain it. Explain what? The lethargy you possibly experienced when it came to completing our rendezvous in a timely manner? Wait, what? I was waiting for you in the common area for a couple of hours, but you did not show up, so I came to find you. Shake my head. Uh-oh. Oh my god! I forgot about our date! Our date? Then you did intend for the plans we made to be a date, which is to say, one that was romantically oriented. Holy shit, we got a room full of smooth operators here tonight. Yes, Kanaya, it was going to be a romantically oriented date. I'm so sorry. But as you can see, Rose is hooched to the fucking max, so I think you're better off going out another time. No, I said I was still up for it. I already fucked up by losing track of time. I'm not gonna blow it again. You seriously still want to go through with this? Well, I'm still amenable to an evening of whatever. But is there some reason why you would advise otherwise, Dave? I will have to plead ignorance on the subject of human courtship and its customs when it involves one or more intoxicated participants. Is there a problem? A problem? I don't know. If you're cool with your date slurring words and making no damn sense about apples, then I guess not. Why are you both looking at me? Stop that. No, don't. Hey, I'm not your fucking life coach here. If you want to go on a drunk date, what do I care? Man, what do I even know about human courtship anyway? Not like I ever dated a fucking human. So I guess have at it. Alright. Awesome. Date night with Drunky it is. Go ape shit, I guess. So, what should I do here? You want me to pack up my wraps and leave you alone, or... Oh, no, you don't have to do that. We can leave you to your slam poems in peace. Why don't we go for a walk? Or, sorry, Kayaya? Yes, after you, if you can, actually. So, oh, whoa there! Maintain your balance. Okay, are you good? Okay, good, let's go. Since it's now clear that your premeditated designs on this evening exceeded my own by a wide margin, insofar as you intended this to be a date with fancy clothes, whereas I showed up looking like something the lust is dragged in, maybe you can tell me now exactly what you had in mind? I mean, as far as specific activities are concerned. Nope! Nope. I mean, nope. Nope what? I honestly had not drafted blueprints for the evening aside from getting prettied up. Well, actually, you know, being punctual about my commitment. Whoops. It's okay. It's really okay, though. I admit I was irked for a moment, but then realized it was so unlike you that extenuating circumstances were most likely in play. So I went to find you, and lo and behold, extenuation was what I found to be taking place. Oh my god, Gaia, I'm so extenuated right now. Distant honk. What? Did you hear something? No, hear what? Maybe you could turn the lights on. Yeah, that better? Yes, just what are we listening for? Nothing, I guess. Anyway, I thought that tonight we could just walk around for a while and talk about really anything like our worlds or the future or higher class savior species. Yes, that sounds nice. Just have a casual, spontaneous evening. I'll says why dates have to always be a federal fucking askew. Do not you agree? Honk. Kanea, can you keep a secret? Or keep a secret? Yes? I learned something earlier today. It was troubling. Something about Teresi and what? And Gamshi. See, I bumped into him earlier. You did? Where? No, please, don't get angry and go on another vengeful clown hunting expedition. This is the point. This is what was troubling about this. I don't want anyone to fight. Actually, there's no need to worry about that. I think I'm done trying to kill him. You are? Yeah, he has achieved victory through the gambit of coward's default. Don't get me wrong, he's still utterly awful. But sometimes you just have to let a thing go, you know? Yeah. What were you saying about Terezi and Gamzee? Right, well, apparently they are an item? Blackways, I mean. What? They're spades dating in the shadows. Nobody knows but me and now you. Are you serious? Yes! And it's been troubling me the more I think about it. Oh, a lot. Why? Because it presents a prickly political situation. Terezi's relationship with Karkant is already somewhat tenuous with from what I've gathered about their history. And Dave, his involvement makes it even more complicated, and I think with Karkat being Moriel's Gamzee, if he finds out Gamzee's spades with Tetrezi, then correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that whole arrangement getting into territory of social tabab, excuse me. That could be very awkward, yes. Click the button. Right! So I don't know if it's my seer powers or what, but I see it unfolding all too clearly. Karkat finds out about it. It flies into a rage. It ruins his morale. It ruins his diamonds with Gamzee, who therefore becomes less stable. And he vilifies Trapezi as well. And who knows how she reacts? Or what happens with Dave for that matter? Would Dave actually be alright with Trezi dating a psychotic clown on the side, even if it's a relationship centered around only enemy? I kind of doubt it. He could side with Korkat on the matter, not even to speak of where your alignment is on the subject of Genzine, which is what I fear. I'm afraid that this could create a schism in our group that we could all be torn apart, and I don't want that. I want us to all stay friends, just be peaceful together. Me too. I can see the dilemma here. Are you actually thinking about, doing something about this? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't interfere with their Kishmesh shit. Fuck. Their hate dating. Maybe it's just a wonderful thing for them, and I would be horrible to interfere with their beautiful hate. The problem is, it's still so alien to me. The idea of black romance. I try to understand sometimes, like, more than intellectually. I try to put myself in the shoes of feeling that, and it still doesn't make sense to me. I don't want to project my human values to an alien relationship I disapprove of. I understand, but what you're describing is... Actually, I'm hesitant to even mention it. No, what? This is probably not a good idea. Please, you have to tell me now. The feelings you were having are actually perfectly normal within the framework of our quadrant-based romantic tradition. I don't know if they can be felt naturally by humans, but the way you're reviewing their relationship would be quite a standard response on Alternia. Yeah? Yes, it is sanctioned within the Ashen Quadrant, which addresses conciliatory feelings, romantic feelings not directed at a single person, but at two people who are presently in such a contentious relationship. Oh shit, I forgot about that, you're right! It is generally not regarded as one of the more emotionally fulfilling quadrants to become involved in, and can be quite laborious to maintain, but it served a very important social purpose for my people, such as in situations very similar to the one you described, where two parties are highly drawn to each other through animosity. They may in fact be perfect for each other in that tumultuous quadrant, but to pursue the relationship would be chaos, much like the scenario you laid out. The two Kismesis, if left unchecked, would devastate all their other relationships, those in their own quadrants and even those in other people's. So it is the job of an auspicitus, I've never been able to say that fucking word, to make sure that doesn't happen. Yes! Yes! Kanaya, that is exactly what I need to do! No, really? Absolutely! I've never been so sure about anything! Well, maybe almost anything, but yes! I don't think I would advise it. It's extremely difficult and can often feel like a thankless undertaking. And truth is probably the most challenging quadrant to master, trust me. I believe you, but I want to know. Can you teach me? There's so much I just don't understand about your romance, but I'm so curious. I try to understand the concept of either contentious or platonic relationships as something that can be parsed through the emotions associated with romance, but it still doesn't really compute to me. I really don't know if I would be a good teacher of auspicism. I still don't know if I said that right. I honestly was not very good at it myself. That's fine. Forget auspicism. Good damn. Forget specifically that right now. I want you to teach me everything. Everything? Yes. That is a lot of things. I want you to teach me all the quadrants. I want you to tell me about your spades, your didimounds. I want you to share with me your clums and your hearsts. I want you fall. Drunk happened. Times rose. Combabob. Weird honk. Bonk. Okay, I'm gonna go back a couple things because I wasn't sure if that was actually the kiss happening. Okay. Okay, so that's the kiss happening, and then her shoes fall off. But that is such a great picture because I shipped that so hard. There she go. There's the honk. The vent shaft. Weird honk. And with the smitten seer's inebriated descent down a flight of escalation zigzags through the dark subway-like belly of the meteor. And with teen xenolove mingling with weird honks wafting from the vent shafts to fill the fetid laboratory air with equal parts mirth and gaiety, we're ready to bid adieu to this vignette of hyper-important fucking around on the pitch-perfect note of a single textbook deployment of the rare yet highly embarrassing Drunk Happen Times Rose Combabob. And once again, we find ourselves poised to attempt to exit this intermission prematurely while forgetting to address exactly no loose ends whatsoever. You turn the page to find a pair of green curtains that won't close and are folded completely by them as usual. Psych. And there you have it. Literally the worst psych out in Homestuck to date, hands down. But seriously, we still need to see what Mita and Vriska have to say to each other. Proceed to the next page to find out how these twin titans of in-your-face delinquency react to each other's unique brands of reckless anti-hero chutzpah. So I'm going to save the game, and we're going to turn to that page in the next episode. So, this has been Anachi Sasuke. This was Let's Read Homestuck episode 104. God damn, I've been doing a lot of these. And I will see you next time. Later.